Michelle, see you doing alright. You know the vibes, the area representing.
Yo, a cyclone it up. I'm here to represent Forget with the Fix. Chop, chop.
I'm in someone
See you doing
alright. Yeah, me and this is the voice of the area represent for Michelle G. And Get with the Fix every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Boom! This year I represent for Michelle G. You don't know some sister that talk short. One of the baddest MC right now. Talk short. Been around the game, Michelle. Talk short. Them can't size up. Don't try that. Yeah, man.
Everybody don't know if I can sing, I'm here represent for Michelle J. Get up for the budget and up in the nation.
It's on Swelly. And we represent Forget with the Fix with Michelle G.
Oh my God. The music just turns me on.
How we like it? We like it steamy? Yes. Yo, Paul, what she do? She climb on it, then she ride on it. What about feet take a time on it? Sit down on it and wipe on it.
Good evening.
Like hydraulics. She climb on it, then she...
Hi everybody on Instagram, Facebook.
Take a time on it. Sit down on it and wipe on it. Bounce on it. Like hydraulics. Japanese, Taiwanese, and you sleep on your knees. On your knees. So that's Japanese, Taiwanese, y'all sleep on your knees. One, you please. She climb on it, then ride on it. What are the holes and me dive in it? Sit down on it and twerk on it. Please, my girl, just don't stop it. You don't take it down cause it's too thin. When I start to put it inside. Cock up the foot side and the house curtain. What between the kids when I'm inside. She climb on it, then she ride on it. One, take a dive on it. Sit down on it and wipe on it.
Try like nothing. Them that's double palm, the way you perform. You want ring like Kiara Lamb by me, you cannot go. So there we go in double palm, the way you perform. You want long like coconut palm, sheet them white like snow. Come for it, we know you what. When I'm lost interest in a so-called man, now you too stiff. Me a palm, there we drive in the double palm for the 2 hour special in front the mirror. Me a sink in the face deep in the pillar. Me a Trinidad you like ghost and killer. Position for the camera. 1 palm, 2 palm, double palm. Tell them man keep calm, do alarm. Up the scene now man from a tick like peanut. But I me a apply it. 1 palm, 2 palm, double palm. Tell them man keep calm.
But she won't now, don't you go up. No. I barely heard that, but she said don't punish stone. Yep. Heavy yet, weight lift up. We can't get you, could I share for you and the sister. When tight body blister, love cigar and dash out like dirty water. Good girl gone back, bring her to the pastor. Evil, dead alone, on the altar. Fire tongue, ringing at your mouth, babe.
Good evening, good evening.
Look it up, yes, like a whole jump. But she moves slow like a robot. She might bubble like a donut.
Get with the Fix. It's 9 o'clock, people. Let's go.
Yes, like a whole jump. But she moves slow like a robot.
We do some soca tonight, some soca. This is a zest up.
When I inside, who gets lost? When I inside, call me horse. When I inside, when the big love side, call me Thanos. When I inside, chop the rest. When I inside,
Not Thanos. Oh
when
my.
I inside, cause it's red. When I inside, bip, can I east, bip, can I west, can from that we go down south and the best. She know when I play with it. He's a thing. No, she can't get away.
She said that too plenty. 5, 10, 15, 20 times a week. She said that's not healthy. 5, 10
Ladies, how many times you want it?
more. She said me love walk too much. Mount up till it bust. Me love walk too much. She said, oh, when you being so good. Me love walk too much.
much.
This is Marsville, and Cass. What is this? Classic. Classic will be on Get With The Fix next month.
Hey, look, we have like different. Sit on like the on the bench. Sit on like the bench. Brace on down, whip on the edge. She love right and she love get that. She say her favorite song, choke baby. Drive the road, baby. Choke, don't choke, baby. Clean like soap, baby. She like me song, we go ticky 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 top. It go tick 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 tock. Tight like padlock. She said me love walk too much.
Y'all know the raw version is what, right? We can't play that here though.
Too much. She said oh, we be so. Me love walk too much. Mount up till it bust. Me love walk too much.
Classic will be on Get With The Fix next month.
It's if I put it, take it out, I am it's if I put it, take it out, I am if I put it, take it out, I am in a when you wire. She said me love walk too much. Mount up till it bust. Me love walk too much. She said oh, what you being so.
Good night, people. Good night. Okay, let me get through the stations first. I gotta get through the stations that we're on. It's a lot. A whole lot. Speaking the microphone, Hollywood Ashley.
What up?
This girl, yo. So we are on getwiththefix.net. We are on getwiththefix.com. Roadblock Radio. Metric Radio. We are on Majestic Radio. We are on Mighty Mix. We are on Blaze Radio 99.9 FM and Blaze Radio Live on the TuneIn app. Shout out to Young Fresh Radio. The fellas was holding it down today. You guys did an amazing job. You know that every day we have different DJs on getwiththefix.com. This morning the vibe started off with Yardy. Then DJ Sharon over at Majestic. Then DJ Reds, DJ Q, and Get With The Fix is here till... What time are we here? What time are we here till, Ashley? What time
11 o'clock.
11 p.m. Is the woo-woo-woo for me? You cannot play Dexter just one time. What's wrong with y'all? Yo, Dexter is the man. I don't care what y'all say. but we legal, but not really.
You heard our last word.
Down, down, down. Yeah, I know that these songs sound better with the raw version, right? But on Get With The Fix, we cannot play the raw versions of songs. Also, on Thursday, brand new station just dropped in on Get With The Fix. Boop, 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 bop, bop, pop. We will be rebroadcasting on tomorrow, which is Thursday from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. on Street Madness Radio. And of course, you guys know every Friday, we are on the block 105.com.
Hey, I'll take your man so.
Happy birthday, Cecile! Hey, you girl.
Come in a share, girl, man, me take with that. So if I want him, girl, you not get him back. No run down to place me own the man. Me take your man so
Easy.
easy. Come in a share, girl, man, me take with that. Now,
I feel like Ashley like this song too much.
any man know me can't get that. Me take your man so easy, easy.
Stop calling up my phone, but your man from there, my yard no longer your man now.
No, 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 man, mission inspiration time they go off and the
The
man,
man call me,
they don't want me.
and me like him.
Now we're no rich, I don't feel that girl now fight over, man now fi chop me body down at the top.
Cause we not share.
And me take with that, so if no want him, girl you not get him back. No run down to
Happy birthday,
make the
Cecile.
man so easy, easy. Come in a share girl, and me take with that. Now fi fight over, man me control that. Any man know me can't get that. Me take your man so easy, easy.
My girl, me not know you. Me know your man. I don't make feel loyal to you. Go check your man, my girl.
No, you want the rock and me you to blame when you tell them move along. Hey, you're my own two foot, full pan the thing. Then I play my next girl when she bad up on the swing. Me no share more, man complete. You better learn how to hang with the beat.
Me not share, girl, man.
Take with that, so if no one thing, girl, you not get him back.
Okay, I'm gonna behave now.
Me take your man so easy.
I'm going to behave now. Get With The Fix, Michelle G. Hollywood Ashley is in the building.
What up?
Shout out to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, all over the internet on Blaze Radio 99.9 FM. Did I mention Roadblock Radio? I don't know why I be forgetting Roadblock. Yo, I have these new headphones, right? And let me tell you something about these headphones. These headphones are so sick that when you put them on your ears, you can't hear jack, not a nothing. Not a nothing but the music, which is really crazy. And when I leave here, like my ears is ringing, so I gotta figure out what to do with these headphones because I'm about to be deaf in a little bit before I'm 30. Shut up, Ashley.
It's France for me.
What France saying?
It's the dance tune.
So, again, like I said, weed is legal but not legal in New Jersey. I'm not sure what to tell y'all. So the governor, you guys know that this has been like a three-year thing going on. We got some new music tonight, guys. We're going to play it a little later. I think after the interview, we're going to play some new music. Got a lot of new music tonight. So Governor Murphy has signed the bill which makes weed legal in New Jersey. However.com, let me just tell y'all something. You cannot walk down the street and smoke weed like you's bad man from Portmore. That is not going to happen. You cannot go purchase weed from your friend them. Okay? They are developing dispensaries for weed purchase. I know. Y'all upset. Y'all sad. It is what it is. It's a long story. I'm not going to read this whole story. I just want you guys to know that to be careful out here still with the weed smoking and buying, because they're saying that you can still get arrested if you do not have the legal right to purchase the weed. Okay, which is, some people are upset, but here goes. Here's the provisions of it. You won't be arrested for using marijuana. You can have up to 6 ounces of weed. You can't legally sell marijuana. You cannot legally buy weed unless you're a registered medical marijuana patient. And you cannot, let me say this last one again, because we West Indian people are unruly. You cannot grow marijuana. Okay? I'm going to say that again. You cannot grow marijuana. Okay? So while it's legal, those are the provisions. Anybody need me to read it again? Because I can and I will. It says, you won't be arrested for using marijuana. You can have up to 6 ounces. You cannot legally sell marijuana. You cannot legally buy marijuana unless you're a registered medical patient. You also, from West Indian folks, clear his throat. For my West Indian folks, although some of y'all might say Americans, do it more than we do, but I'm just telling y'all, I'm here for my West Indian people, and I just want y'all to know that the man say that you people cannot grow it. Okay? Don't say Get With The Fix didn't tell y'all these provisions. All right? Sorry.
Body wet up, wet girl, body man them prefer. Drip drop on a wine and bubble. Body wet up, baby splash. Body wet up, wet girl, body man them prefer.
Shout out to all my Guyanese people. Yesterday was the 51st Republic of GT, Georgetown. Not Ghana, but Guyana. Guyana.
One nation, one people, one
Under
destiny.
God. You hear me?
Period.
Yesterday was 51 years since Guyana has become a republic, separate from England and all these other places that had control over them. And there was supposed to be big mash in Guyana. People is not going crazy though, because Corona has taken. It's actually said because she's not there.
But April, hey.
So this season holds the big festival, the big marijuana. Marijuana is on my mind. Mashramani. The big Mashramani festival, which is held during this time. However, just like my Trini people, them going through withdrawal. The GT people, them going through withdrawals too, because there can be no festival. So, but shout out to all my Guyanese folks. Again, not Ghana, but Guyana, the only English-speaking country in South America. If y'all didn't know, ask somebody. Now. The reason I'm playing this soca song is because we want. Good evening, love.
Hello.
Right now on Get With The Fix for the first time, y'all see me posting her videos. Y'all see me posting her pretty face. Bop, bop. For the first time on Get With The Fix, we got Miss Tara Lynne on the phone lines. Hello, Miss Tara.
Yeah. Excited to be here. Thank you for having me, darling.
You're welcome. Just do me one favor, Miss Tara. Talk up some so that everybody can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Let me take off this.
Yes, so, we have the Bimmy Queen on the telephone line. And around here, we don't just do dancehall and reggae. We go to Sokoto.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? We have to go to our islands. We got to go to our islands. So,
Exactly.
Yes, we need the islands. You know, soca is the main thing. We need to have soca out. So,
Cool.
how I met Miss Tara was on the word that Ashley hates.
Clubhouse.
So we were on Clubhouse, and shout out to Miss Mumsy. Miss Mumsy hooked up, this interview. She was like, "Yo, you need to talk to Tara. Like, that's a dope lady that you need to get to know." So I was like, "All right, bet. Let's talk to Tara." So Tara, again, welcome to Get With The Fix. I'm so happy that you're here. We're gonna learn so much about you. We're gonna do some music, some laughter. We're gonna have a good time, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. So before we get into the interview, every time I talk to people on this telephone line, I ask them the main thing, like, how are you doing with this whole COVID situation? How are you doing?
Wow, that's a great question. I would say right now, I'm actually doing really well. Like, I'm in a good place.
Okay.
Now, if you didn't ask me this at the beginning of the year, of last year, like around March, April,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't going to get the same answer. Like, I think, like, for me, as well as a lot of creatives, it was an adjustment, It was kind of
Yes.
tough figuring out, okay, how am I, like, really supposed to continue to express myself? Because for me, like, with the soca scene, I was at every carnival. I was
Yes.
in London, I was in Trinidad, I was New Orleans, and my whole identity was just performing. That was it. So when this happened, I really was kind of forced to sit down, I had to spend a lot of time, with myself, with Sarah Lynne, just not as an artist, but as a person. And honestly, truly, Michelle, like, that's really where what the world needs came from. And I know we'll get with that too, but to say all of that, I'll just share that I'm in a great place now, but I feel like all of that that we went through and that we're still going through, we can still find some positivity in it and find, what they call it, the silver lining.
Definitely.
All that crazy stuff that's going on. Yeah, man.
Definitely. So tell me one thing that you've learned about yourself while you're sitting down, while you've been sitting down. What have you learned about yourself?
I've learned patience.
Ah.
And like, I'm a Pisces, I'm very high energy, as you probably know, like, and I'm just always like, go, and and if I want something, I want it now.
Oh.
I've learned patience. I've learned that baby steps is still progress.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a beautiful thing for me.
Okay, dope. Now, the Bimmy aspect of, you call yourself the Bimmy Queen. For anybody who don't know, please tell them what the Bimmy Queen is about.
Oh, well, that's super easy. The reason why I done thought myself a Bimini gal and a Bimini Queen is because I grew up on the tiny island of Bimini in the Bahamas.
Okay.
And my island is only 7 miles long, a half mile wide.
Oh,
And a
wow.
population of about 2,500 people. Yes.
Okay.
So a lot of times I would do shows and I would be at festivals with 5,000 people, and I would tell them, I was like, is more people here than what I grew up on, my island that I grew up on, So it's not about where you come from, and don't, think that you're limited, because you can put your mind to something and have a drive, and you can accomplish anything.
Yes, definitely. Now, your dad was the late Ozzie Brown and the Calypsonians. So can you tell us about your childhood? Like, what was your childhood like having a Calypsonian father in the house?
Oh my God. So my house, you could probably walk about 10 steps, and from my sister's bedroom door, you walk 10 steps, and it was the back door of the bandstand. So when I tell you, literally, like, not even joking, like, music all the time, because of course you're hearing them practice.
Yes.
You hear when they're going through 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how we even slept or went to school, but you get used to it, being right there. So yeah, it was great because, I grew up around music, and my father also loved jazz.
Okay.
He loved reggae as well, lovers all kinds of music. So it was a beautiful experience for me because I was exposed to a lot of different genres as well, not just the calypso and soca.
Okay. Now, do you think that played a major role in you being following in the footsteps of your dad and singing this music?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it is just it was and still is a huge influence on my life. The reason love for music and the passion to perform and things of that nature. Absolutely, I give him all the credit.
So he's smiling down every time you touch a stage. He's smiling.
That's right. And that's another reason why I represent, for Visibility too, because that's a part of who I am. That made me who I am. That is my culture. And I think that's important for me to continue to, talk about it, spread it, and that's the way that I can keep his name going too.
Yes, I love that aspect of it, that you are, they always say it's the boys who are supposed to carry on the traditions and stuff like that for your the name and everything for your dad, but you are out here showing a different aspect, that you're a woman and you're doing this and representing your dad everywhere that you go. So that's really dope. That's really dope. Now, you are from the Bahamas, and soca music, as far as I know, everybody labels it to Trinidad, right?
Yes.
So how has the transition been for you? Do you get like, oh, who does she think she is singing our music? Do you get any of that, or have they embraced you as being a regular soca artist just like themselves?
You know what? Honestly, my first record was actually more of a dancehall record. And one thing knows this too, like Sizzler was actually in my video. He did a cameo in my song one time. No lie, yeah, like we were all doing a small Bohemian tour. We did a couple of islands, worked with all of Bray back and them. And my song one time, like I say, to me, I feel like it's more dancehall.
Okay.
Now, when I did my second record, it's called Big and Sexy and Cute. Now, when I did this song...
Oh, wait, hold on. Big and sexy and cute.
Judge me. I got a big cup on my bottom finger. It ain't my fault your man watching. Out here scoping out my figure. It ain't just 'cause it's hard to. Out here playing the fool. I see him watching, play peekaboo. The guy can see him watching too. I know I'm a party girl, and when I walk my waist, you will see that all the boys want to drive to my home, say my home, yeah. I know I'm a party girl.
Listen, when I downloaded your songs last night, I was in my room rocking out. I was rocking.
Yes, I love it. So, yeah, Big and Sexy and Cute. When I did that record, it wasn't like I did it with the intention to say, oh, this is so or that. Like, when I work on a rhythm or, I work with a producer, I just work off of a vibe. Like, if I like the record and I have an idea, I run with it. So after I put that song out, it was like, yo, this is so good. Like, everybody in the industry was so welcoming. Like, I got so many people reaching out, DMs that was like, yes, we welcome you. So it was open arms. It was so much love. And I have not received any of that, like what you were talking about at the beginning. Like, I just have been really, 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 really blessed to have wonderful people that have been very accepting of my craft.
That's amazing. Because, a lot of times when I've been talking to different artists and stuff, they're saying that, some people get backlashes and things when they go into a genre that people don't expect them to do, because it's like geared, like reggae music or dancehall is like geared to Jamaica. So when you have another artist who, from another, like Guyana or someplace else, or even Trinidad, come out and sing reggae or dancehall, it's like, you get that. So it's dope to hear that you haven't had any of those backlashes in regards to coming out and being the spunky woman that you are. So kudos to everybody that embraced you and it's giving you all of this love. Now, I know you said that you don't live in the Bahamas, correct?
No, I live in Orlando, Florida.
Okay. So how do you stay connected to the Bahamas and to the soca rhythms and all that kind of stuff, just to make sure that you're staying on the same path to give the right kind of feeling when it comes to soca?
I feel like it's just so easy to stay connected with people now, even with the pandemic, you have social media, you have WhatsApp, you have FaceTime, you have Zoom, all this stuff. So I'm like constantly communicating and staying in touch with producers, and like I say, people will send me rhythms and things, and I have like different songwriters and people that I work with. So I'm definitely always branching out,
Okay.
you know, to get other people. And I love working with new producers and songwriters as well. So I try to keep a fresh ear on it. I have, you know, people that I'm very comfortable working with, but I always try to keep an ear out for what's new and what's coming. And I think that's a way that I kind of stay up with that.
Okay, dope. Okay, dope. Now, your family, you know, soca music is one of those music where you gotta wind up on stage and go down and come up and all these things. You know, your waist got your waist pelting all over the place. Have you had like any, like your mom or anybody in your family, like, why would you sing these songs? Like, why this kind of music? Have you had that?
No, because I think, you know, you gotta remember too, that is how I grew up.
Okay.
Like, that is not strange to me, and that is not strange to my family.
That's dope.
You know? Yeah.
That's really dope.
So,
Now,
but
just
I just make jokes though. There was this one video that I had from a show. I actually opened up a Shensia, and I was like winding down, and I had on a skirt. And somebody was like, "Are you going down?" I said, "Listen, I just put shorts under here. I am prepared.
mind your business, basically.
Exactly. Bend down and bend over like this.
Like I ain't naked. I'm all right. I'm good."
Exactly. Sorry to disappoint you.
Now, besides soca, do you sing any other genre of music?
I do. I have like I say, my first record had a little bit more of a dancehall feel to it, and I definitely love dancehall as reggae music. And I have some things that I've been working on, some things in the vault that I just cannot wait until they will be released. But yeah, no, I definitely am not gonna stray away from that too.
That's dope. So
I feel like I shouldn't limit myself.
Yes.
You know, if it's things that I can do and I like to do, I'm not gonna, just say, oh, well, I only gonna do this because it might make somebody else uncomfortable, you know?
Yes. Now, one of the big questions that people ask, because soca artists, the main thing is that you guys are on stage, that you're traveling, that you're always seen in the public. And one of the questions that I see a lot of people asking is that in regards to staying in your financial brackets and maintaining, besides now that you're not on stage so much, like, do you do any other things to make sure that your finances are staying sane and you're not going to run into debt and that type of stuff while this pandemic is passing?
Oh, absolutely. That was something that, I'm so thankful for that, I kind of had some other things going on already.
Okay.
So it wasn't just that because, I'm going to be extremely transparent. Like, shows, that was like my main source of income.
Yeah.
And like I said, I had to figure out some things as I was getting into the months, and I'm like, okay, this show canceling, every show canceling. So, yeah, but no, that's definitely a good question. And yes, I have some outside things of music that I dabble in as well. And I think we should, as individuals, not even entertainment or in the industry, we should have multiple sources of income.
Yes, definitely.
So
So I'm glad that you said that, because a lot of people think that, this pandemic, if it hasn't taught us anything else, it has shown us that 6 incomes is what you need to survive.
Girl, come on, talk to things for real. Depending on the life you want to live.
Yes.
That's the thing. Somebody might only need 3 and that make them comfortable. You might need 6, But it really just depends. But I'm a firm believer, especially after this.
Yeah.
You definitely need multiple,
Yes. Now, one of your songs, Rush, which is back from 2019. Can you tell us a little bit about that song, and then I'm going to play it for everybody?
Wow. Okay. So this song was really, really cool and personal to me because it was the first time that I had collaborated and I worked with a Bohemian producer.
Okay.
So this was a Bohemian produced rhythm, and rush is a term that we use for Jancrow. And I don't know if you're familiar with Jancrow, but it's
I'm not.
Our quote unquote. Okay, so Jancrow is what we have in the Bahamas, which is kind of equivalent to Carnival, but it's just one day. It's on Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas.
Oh, cool.
And then New Year's Day. So when we do it, we have the cowbells, the goat skin drums, the
Oh.
green paper, you know, all over our clothes. So that's what our Jancrow looks like. And when you say rush, that means, okay, I'm rushing, I'm in costume, I on the road and all that stuff. So yes, I'm so happy you brought this one up because this is one that I don't think a lot of people are too familiar with. And it's something that's definitely totally Bohemian girl, 100% Bohemian song.
So right now on Get With The Fix for the first time, here is Rush.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. He rushing to the ground. He rushing, yeah. Take a lap, wind up and get unstuck. Ooh, yes, I come for that. Rush from the road to water with plenty power. Take a lap, wind up and get unstuck. Ooh, yes, I mean them that. Start from the back to follow with plenty power. When we touch the road, we move with a different energy. We're not looking to touch just a bunch of don't touch the wine and misbehave. So just stay at home. If you know you ain't come to play, come on, me touch the road, you know we going insane. So when you see me coming, you better grab something and start with the running. Tell them just move when I move. You many gal on the loose. So when you see me coming, you better grab something and start with the running. Tell them just move when I move. You many gal on the loose. Take a lap, wind up.
You know, Tara, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to say this. When I was a little girl, because I was born in Guyana, and we have, right now, it's supposed to be happening, but it's not, Mashramani. And my mom used to take me, in my costume, and we used to be behind a band and all of those things. So when I heard Rush, it took me back to when I was a little girl, like little. Like little. I often wish that we took pictures and all that kind of stuff so that, those are memories that you can share with folks. But it was, listening to Rush, I was like, wow, this took me back to those days behind, like Labor Day, people behind the band. I used to do that as a little girl with my mom.
That's so beautiful. That's the kind of things that make my heart smile. I remember doing that too, and like rushing with my whole family. Like my dad used to play the drums, and my sister, my brother. We would stay up late. I'm talking like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just on the road rushing.
Yeah, I remember those days. I was a little child.
That's what I just call the best of times.
Yes, these kids don't know nothing about this stuff now. They have no idea.
I swear.
What is one fun fact that people would not know about you? What is one fun thing?
Ooh, fun. Okay, I have to see how I would define fun. Oh my gosh. You know what? This is a good question, but if it goes so many places, let me think. You know what? I'm kind of like, I would say I'm a real girly girl. When I was younger, I was a tomboy.
Okay.
Like, you couldn't catch me with shoes. I was always climbing a secret tree all over the road, sneakers, all that stuff. And now I'm really, really a girly girl. And I love makeup. You know how some women, maybe they like purses,
yes,
they like shoes or nothing? Girl, I just love makeup. I will go into Sephora, I will go into Ulta, and I could probably spend like an hour in there just going up every aisle looking at products and things like that. I don't know if that's a fun fact, but I do love those places a lot. So anybody, wants to, get to my heart,
buy you some Sephora, a gift card.
That's it, yeah.
A Sephora gift card will do it.
Listen, you will get through. You will get through with a conversation, right?
Listen. That's the way to the front door. Like maybe a knock on the door, a knock on the door. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think fun fact would be that I was like a super huge tomboy.
Okay. In dealing with collaborations, like I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm gonna tell people that nobody probably knew that you was actually featured on More Fire from Lil Wayne's platinum selling album, The Carter 2. How did that happen?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had done done a lot of work down at Circle House in Miami.
Okay.
When I first moved over to the U.S. and I was doing a lot of like big reggae tunes, reggae. And I had ended up moving to Atlanta and I got a call from a BD actually at the studio, and he was like, yo, Wayne is looking for you, because they were working on a bunch of stuff down there. You know, everybody's like, one studio is here, one person in the next room, and actually Manny Fresh really liked my music.
Okay.
But Wayne ended up, he was looking for me because he was like, and when I talked to him, he said, I got the perfect track for you. I need you to jump on this track, right? So I was like, sure, like send the thing, right?
Right.
So he sent it. I did the record in Atlanta. He was in Miami. I sent it back to him, and that was that. It made the album. And the thing about it is, even when I was doing it, like, you know, you always go into it with, you know, a positive intention, like, yeah, it's going to come out. But, girl, I can tell you how much people I do so for it never come out. I even do so 50% when it never come out. So it was like, just to know that it actually made the album, it was just such a huge kind of turning point for me in my music career. And I mean, it's still a huge accomplishment, you know, to be able to know that over 1 million people hearing the little girl from Bimini's voice on that album, man. That's history.
Definitely, though, because that album actually went platinum. So, you know.
It did.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. Now, let's talk about branding. Because we've been having a lot of conversations around branding. What do you do to brand Tara? And do you have a team behind you that does all of the stuff that you can't handle, or you're doing this all by yourself?
I have a team that I work with, people that I trust and that I've been working with for a couple of years now. And my support system is really, really great.
Okay.
However, again, like I told you, I'm very high energy, and I know like certain things that I like, so I definitely take the lead on it.
Okay.
And I do believe, you know, that there's not a right and a wrong way. I think it just depends on the artist.
Right,
because
right.
sometimes you may have an artist that needs people to say, hey, do this or that, or try this or that. But, you know, I'm one that, like I said, I'm definitely a go-getter. I have a lot of ideas, so I really, truly kind of take the lead, and I'm very thankful that I have people that can help me execute.
That's dope. That's dope. Francis is asking, someone on the live is asking, what was the name of the song that you did with Lil Wayne?
It's called Mo Fire.
Okay.
On the part of Zoom.
So it's M-O and Fire.
Cool. And in the beginning it says, I say my name, so I say, well, if anyone them call me because people win, we be alongside
I love it. Now, let me ask you one question. What is one thing that you wouldn't change about yourself?
My attitude, my resiliency. I would say I wouldn't change that. And even the things that I've gone through, you know, even specifically like losing my dad, I don't even know that I would change anything like that that's happened. I just accept that the things that happen in my life, it happened for a reason, for my development, for wherever I'm going. So I would say, number one, just the way I look at life and my positive attitude and outlook. I would never want to change that.
I love it. Now, people may not know this about you, but back in 2019, you were a part of the Bahamas relief effort, on stage with people like Spragga Benz and Wayne Wonder, Sham, basically putting on a concert to help your community. What drove you to do that? And how did that change your outlook on your own blessings of your life?
Well, to me, it was just effortless and easy. You know, that happened in the Hurricane Dorian, and I was just like completely blown away that these individuals who I consider legends in the industry were just willing to, lend their time and their talents at zero cost. It was all to benefit those individuals that were victims of the hurricane. So for me, like I said, it was just like, obviously, I want to do it. This is my country, this is my people. But for those individuals to want to be a part of it, it was just such a humbling experience. It was like, I will never forget it. We were at the House of Blues, and it was such an amazing show. And let me just start off by saying, or let me stop and say, Wayne Wonder is an absolutely beautiful soul, just a beautiful human being. And Sham and Scrugga and everybody else that came out to support, big love and respect to all of them.
That was definitely something dope to watch, because I was watching some of the videos yesterday, and it was really dope, to watch how artists that are not even Bahamian came to the Bahamas to help another community with the struggles that they were having during that hurricane season. So that's definitely dope. Do you?
Yeah, and that's like love in action, right?
Yes.
That's when we really talk about one love.
Yes.
Caribbean, that's it in action.
Yes. Now we're gonna go into this song called Sugar Cane, because the song say. The song said, I sweet like sugar cane on your tongue. So please, tell me about this sweet sugar cane on somebody's tongue. Please, tell me.
Well, I like to leave things to the imagination, but I just, anything it could be sweet, just, chicken, all that stuff, but really and truly, my whole vibe could be sweet like sugar cane.
Okay.
My whole energy could be sweet. So you could just take it however you want to take it. It could apply for whatever situation you're in. And yes, but me say, why none? Watch me now, watch me. Here we go.
Watch me now. Watch me now. I sweet like sugar cane on your tongue. Sweet like sugar cane on your tongue. Can't get it up now that temptation.
In case anybody didn't know.
I see you're looking for my attention, and I know you want to make the connection.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. This is Tarolin Sugar Cane.
Move wine, make you weak, make you never want to leave. Boy, come and meet me on the dance floor. And put your eyes and I can give you more. The way I wine it, I buckle it, the more I get a taste of it. Did you see what I had? I know you wanna taste the sweetness. I know you wanna taste the sweetness. I know you wanna taste the sweetness. I sweet like sugar cane on your tongue. Sweet like sugar cane on your tongue. Can't get enough now that I'm begging for more. Now watch me, wine it, watch me now. Wine it, watch me now. Wine it, watch me now. Watch me now. I sweet like sugar cane on your tongue. Sweet like sugar cane.
Tarolin, no lie. Like, you are one of those singers that you would take somebody out of their own body and have them on stage doing things they're not supposed to be doing. You're like a Dexter. You're like the female version of Dexter.
Right, yes, sir.
I ain't gonna disagree with you on that one.
You are a female version of Dexter. I just did the connection. You are that. Now, can you tell us, any struggles? Have you had any struggles in trying to become who you are right now? Have you had any struggles, and how did you overcome those struggles?
Oh, God, yes. I think anybody that tells you that they don't have struggles is painting a picture that's not realistic. I believe that struggles are intentionally placed in your life to show you who you are, to show you what you are willing to deal with,
Yes.
to show you how to deal with things, to humble you, to make you even more appreciative of when you get certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So how I deal with struggle is this. I have learned over the years and being in the music industry that I don't take things personally. I do my best to understand, okay, it's not a personal thing with me. Like, even if you're maybe trying to communicate with someone and you're not calling back, like, who knows? Maybe somebody in their family could have passed. Maybe they're just busy. Oh, well, it's like, you cannot continue to keep moving forward if you have a mindset where you're taking things personally because you're not going to make it. You have to have thick skin. So over time, I have developed that. And I've also learned that just because you don't connect with a person at a certain time doesn't mean that in the future you may not, or you it's like a total no. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you want to work with a certain producer or an artist or things like that. So not taking things personally and understanding and exercising patience. That's like one of the two, like, oh, I think I can make that my two P's. Don't take it personal and exercise patience. Because what I believe, and like for everybody else, and I feel like anybody else that's even listening on this interview should take this away, is that what is for me is for me.
Yes.
What is for you is for you.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter what's going on or what may seem like a distraction or a disappointment. You're never gonna miss what God has for you. What is for the plan for your life.
Amen.
I study things, and I don't really study the setback, because to me a setback is just like a redirection to something else, or it just means, okay, Sarah, it's not time.
Yes.
But I don't look at it as a no. Like I'm gonna keep going and going back to like the whole baby steps thing. Like I had to learn that as well. Like just because it's not like a huge froggy jump, I might be like taking a step here or there. I'm still making progress. I'm still working towards my goals. So that's how I look at like kind of struggle or bad mind or people trying to put a resistance against you. I that's how I focus and like move forward from those things.
Can I tell you how I love you? Like seriously,
oh.
Like that is definitely one part of this interview that I am definitely going to repost, because that's so important for people to hear. People need to hear that and understand it. Like your time is your time. Nobody can stop your time.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand why people like try to bad mind, or they feel like, oh, like a certain person is competition. I don't have no competition with nobody.
Amen.
What I am competition with is myself.
Amen.
Hey. My own thing. Yeah, like come on, I don't worry about it at all.
I love it.
I just wish that a lot more people had that mindset, because the
Yes.
world would be a much better place.
Oh gosh. Pretty much. Now this song, Spotlight, right? By the way, that video I posted today, let me tell you, that video I posted today of you, gorgeous. Just like everything about it. Like, I was like, your face was well put together. Everything just looked pretty.
Oh yes, I know how to beat this down, girl. And I'm so particular. Even when people like some makeup artists come, like I might have to go behind them. It's only once or twice, I know, but I'm very particular.
Okay. So you had that makeup artist that did your face, and then you had to go back and be like, oh?
Yeah, I did actually have to. We're not going to talk about who it is, but yeah, I'm just going to be very honest and say, yes, yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
So, because the song Spotlight, what I got from this song is that it's about a man approaching you. So I have this question for you, and then we're going to play this song, right? Tell women some questions that they should ask men before even leaving their house to go on a date.
Ooh, girl, you have come to the right place.
I listening.
Let me try to limit this, because right now, like, I'm having so much fun with you, girl. I feel like I just on the phone myself. So I gotta try and limit myself. Okay, the first thing I would ask, and I think that a lot of times women are scared to ask this question, but before I go out my house, I need to know what is your intention. Are you just dating to date? Or you just want something casual? You just get out of a relationship, or you just like, I need to know where your mind is at. That's number one. Number two, I need to know, where's your children?
I was waiting. Is she crazy around the corner, hiding behind the bushes? Where is she?
Listen, I think people just take that lightly. She ain't seen, what's really going on, And then I think honestly, the third thing that I probably need to know about this person is like, I would want to know a little bit more about how they interact with their family.
Okay.
Do they have family close by, or do they have friends? And so you need to learn a little bit more about those relationships. Like just talking and asking questions, because I think that could tell a lot about a person and the way that they move, and kind of like how they're gonna be too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. So this song Spotlight. Tell us how this song came about for you.
Okay, so I definitely always have to big up one of my favorite producers, Nikolai Green, out of Trinidad. He's NMG Music, and he produced this record. I worked on it with Jancrow, who's an extremely talented writer out of Trinidad as well. We worked on Don't Fall on Me too, and a couple other records that haven't been released yet. But this song was really fun. I loved the rhythm as soon as I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like you said, with the concept, Jancrow and I actually just wrote it over the phone. And I think he was in North Carolina at the time. And me and him just vibe, we have such a great rapport with writing. And I knew I wanted to do something that had to do with a guy and girl type vibe. And I was like, okay, so you want to step up now? This is your time. Like, the spotlight is on you.
Yes.
Like, this is your chance. Like,
Yes.
don't blow it. And just understand this chance is not going to last long. We have a fight with don't know. Don't impress me.
You got one time.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah, with the fix, Michelle G. Tarolyn. This is Spotlight. I love how you say your name. It's the permission to touch me part.
Yeah, let me tell you, a lot of men caught that line too. They really did.
Of course they did. That's their favorite part. Now, besides music, I noticed that you're on TV, correct?
Well, I have done some TV interviews, but I don't have like a show per se or something that I'm doing.
Okay, because I thought that you were doing like some type of TV show out of the islands or something like that. Maybe I was mistaken.
Yeah, I did a couple, like I say, off shows, like TV stuff, like I was on the Now Morning Show, Trinidad, and things like that. So maybe you saw a couple of those shows.
Yes.
When I was actually there, that looked like, oh, she on the TV.
You're a natural. You're a natural.
Oh,
it might be something you want to look into as a side hustle.
Right? No, I would be totally open to that. I actually used to do radio and I missed it. So that's something that I would like to do again too.
Definitely. Now, this is my favorite song. This is my favorite song, What the World Needs Now, which is so fitting for the state that this whole entire world. Isn't it crazy that the whole world is in a state? It's the whole world. Like, not a country or an island. The entire world it just resonated in my head that the entire world is in a state right now. So can you tell us, what was the importance for this song, What the World Needs Now, for you, and why did you decide to sing it now?
Yeah, this song was really birthed out of the pandemic, and me seeing all of, the murders, the racial injustice, and things that were going on. And like I said, having to actually sit down and be still is a very powerful thing because, it allowed me to really feel all of those emotions. And for me, I'm a Pisces, and I'm very empathetic. So people's situations, they really touch me probably a little bit deeper than they should, and that was really where this song came from. Because of all of the things that I kept seeing on the news and stuff happening, it brought up a lot for me too, because when I lost my dad, I lost him in a violent manner. My father was actually, my father was actually murdered.
Oh, wow.
That's something, yes. And that's something that, it's not fun to talk about. You're not going to get like laughter afterwards, but it's real,
Yes,
and I'm sure there's people out here listening that has happened to their loved ones as well. So when I was seeing all that stuff, like even though I lost him a long time ago, it brought up a lot of emotions that I didn't even still know was there.
Wow.
And yes, so I used this song, like I said, because I still have a positive outlook on life. I still believe the best is yet to come. So I wrote this song from a position of, like I said, imagine no more war. We don't have to cry when you're fighting for. Imagine all the children and were born, never have to starve. So I wrote it from a perspective of like, what would a perfect world look like, right? What if all of these things were in a different space, and how that would be? And that's really where the song came from. And I feel like this is the kind of song that could never fail. It can't get old, because at the end of the day, we definitely need love, and we have to come together to make this world a better place.
Yeah, it's like the We Are the World type of song.
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel so too.
Yeah.
I really, really, really do. And I've gotten so much like feedback from people, even grown men call me and they say, Carolyn, I cried when I watched the video. Like tears came to my eyes. And it's just, I've just been receiving such positive, overwhelming response. And this is definitely a record that I'm going to continue, to push and get out there, because like you said, we need it.
Yes, yes. So for the first time, it's been all over my page, but for the first time on Get With The Fix, this is Tara Lynne, What the World Needs Now.
Tara Lynne, oh yeah, what the world needs, what the world needs now, what the world needs, what the world needs now. I'm talking about love and some unity. We have to be the change that we want to see. But still I'm right, putting guns down. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. Hey, have it some more love and some unity. We have to be the change that we want to see. But still I'm right, putting guns down. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. Can you imagine no more war? We not have to cry when you're fighting for. Imagine all the children who go on the happy stop. And no man would have hit me what another man have. Imagine if we ever put it cover out to treat one another like sister and brother. Oh God. And if we overstand the lesson, we could receive all the blessings in our abundance where you have a weak job. One thing I learned in life, we go astray. And go be straight, even take away. See me as a really world, yeah, love's the only way. What the world needs, what the world needs now. What the world needs, what the world needs now. I'm talking about love and some unity. We have to be the change that we want to see. But still I'm right, putting guns down. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. Hey, I'm some more love and some unity.
This song, Tara, like I'm telling you, it makes the skin, the hair on your skin just grow. Like it's so powerful. It's such a powerful song. If you take the time and you sit and you listen to it, you listen to the words, it's truly, truly, truly what the world needs now. We got too much craziness going on. People are beating down other people and all of these things. And I had a conversation with one of my friends the other day, and we were talking about bullying. And, I was having a conversation around like, I'm so sick of people bullying other people. I think as you get older, your brain shifts, and it's like, these things are not important. And he said, he was like, people are going to stop. Unfortunately, people won't stop bullying somebody until somebody takes their life and leaves a note that you are the reason why I took my life.
My God.
So this song, you know, it's really a dope song. And like I said, every song that I get, I send it to all of the DJs that's on the station and everywhere so that everybody can play the song and just push it because it's important, especially now. So I thank you for that song.
Thank you so much for the support, and I'm just like I get so elated and just so happy that people really feel that intention, like you feel the energy behind it. So like to me that is like the most important. If you can like get in that kind of mind frame and understand why the song was written, you can feel it, then I'm just like ecstatic.
Don't cry.
That's the biggest compliment. I know, like that's the biggest compliment, as an artist, to know like the intention that you wrote a song with is actually being felt. That's huge.
Definitely. Now, what else should we expect from Tara? Like, what does Tara have upcoming?
Oh man, you could always expect some more music from me. I have been in the studio, like even in the beginning of the pandemic, like when we had like lockdown and stuff, I was still trying to like sneak into the studio and things.
Don't say it too loud.
I know, right? It's over now, right? I should be okay.
Yes.
but I'm just sharing that to say, girl, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of
Nice.
music in the works, and I just can't wait to share it with you as soon as I make it cool.
Nice. Now, Tara, please give everybody all of your social media handles and where they can get your music.
Okay, perfect. So you can get my music at every streaming platform. So Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. All you have to do is look up Tara, T-A-R-A, space, because it's 2 words. I tell people I definitely is an island girl, right? I have 2 names. So it's Tara, space, L-Y-N-N-E, Tara Lynne. I also, for everybody that's listening in the U.S., I have my own Pandora radio station as well. So you can look up, yes,
Big Pinks.
Yes, so you can look up Tara Lynne Radio and add my station onto there. I also have my own website, which is Tara Lynne Music. Again, that's TARALYNNEMUSIC. And I spell it out because you could do TaraLynneMusic.com, and the platform that I use the most for social media is Instagram, and I interact on there as well.
Okay.
And it's the same thing. It's Tara Lynne Music. And YouTube, you could find my YouTube through my website or through Instagram, or else you could just look up Tara Lynne as well, or Tara Lynne Music on YouTube too. So it's pretty consistent. It ain't too hard to find me. And if you can't remember nothing, you could just Google Tara Lynne, or Tara Lynne Soca, Tara Lynne Bahamas. Either one of those, I will pop up.
You'll definitely pop up. Well, Tara,
yes.
Francis asking if you're single. I can't take it.
Am I single?
Yes.
You know what? Actually, I am.
Why?
Why did you do that?
It's a shoot shot. Come in.
Why you single? Why a fabulous woman like you are single? Are you taking some time off? Well, tell us about that.
You know what's crazy? I'm going to be like so transparent with y'all, right? I tell you, I really feel like it's my big thing, girl. I'm going to tell you all the business. But like recently, like when I say recently, I mean like within the past 2-3 weeks, I have finally just said, I'm open to dating. I'm open to a relationship. And previously, I was single by choice. Like with the whole pandemic and thing, that wasn't even on my run or my mindset. But now I'm open, girl. I am.
All right. So, France, she's single and looking. Okay, France?
Look her up.
Tara Lynne, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to do this interview with us today. I wish you nothing but the best. And you know the email. So when songs pop in, you pop them. I've also went and I downloaded your music off the app so that, you could get your residuals and stuff from that as well. Because it's important when we're playing these music that the artists are paid also for the song. So I don't just get songs in my inbox. I actually go to the website that I have and I download music too so that you guys can get your due diligence of this money, okay? This money.
Yeah, real support. Well, I want to thank you and you guys for having me. I have had, it's been a very, very upper vibe, and I am so excited to be able to, share my story and my music with your listeners as well. So thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Tara. Have a great evening. Have a great evening.
All right, you two guys. Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.
Oh, yeah. What the world needs. What the world needs now. What the world needs.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. Hollywood Ash.
We have to lead a change that we want to see. But feel like mind putting on down. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. I need some more love and some unity. We have to lead a change that we want to see. But feel like mind putting on down. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. Can you imagine no more war? We not have to cry while you're fighting for. Imagine all the children who are born now have to stop. And no man would
I pride myself in doing funny interviews, getting to know people. I love doing this stuff. I just love it. Hi, Chef. DJ. Sisters on the go. What up, Sherwin? You know, every Wednesday we have brand new music Wednesday. So of course we're gonna get into some brand new songs. They're not on any rhythms and all these things, so they're not gonna click over from one rhythm to the next rhythm. Sorry. Because that's how you're supposed to play music, but I am not a DJ. I've just been learning this craft. Let me give a shout out to all the DJs around the world. This thing that you guys do, this craft, not a thing, this craft that you guys do, kudos to all of you. It's an amazing thing to do. It's a hard thing to do, but I appreciate all of you. Get with the fix, brand new music. This is Lola Smiles.
Show me the way. Help me heal this pain within, even in the darkest.
Ladies, imagine walking in your house and finding your man with the next gal in your bed.
What faith in a mankind I'ma make your heart cold. You can't trust them wicked ways. No matter how much love you show them, show you hate. Fake people always hurt people. Can't heal, so them rather choose evil. No make time for bad.
Talk truth, Lola.
Put on the ropes, then I hear my hand. But I could have been. The worst type of sin, could have been worse if it wasn't my hands. But God, I died and I needed to show me the way. Help me heal this pain within, even in the darkest day. You give me light to see again. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way to heal this pain within. Me not say me never do wrong, but me make it right. Can't sleep with this burden on me just at night. Friend I kill friend, friend I rock friend. The enemy I pray, yeah, that's a problem. The worst upon ponder, I'm mankind. And me not expect nobody to give me a blind. So me stay strong, so me hold on. Every time them a tell me them drop. Cause God, I'm a shit. You did it for them more time.
Again, guys, this is Lola, Lola Smiles. If you look her up on Instagram, you'll see the video for this song. This girl walk in the house and see she man in bed with another girl, and that was the gun that she picked up. And she's asking God, show me the way.
Show me the way. Show me the way to heal this pain within. I never wanted to lose my way. I never wanted to lose my way.
Yo, Lola.
Show me the way, and let me heal this pain within, even in the darkest days. You give me light to see again. Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way
Yo, that sound is giving me chills, yo. Can you imagine coming home and finding a man in bed with another woman, Jancrow style. This is Manny. This song is called For Tonight.
No, I'm just a man from Kingston City with the girls, they're pretty. But them not pretty as you. Them not pretty as you. And you're just a girl with sufficient fun. But you say your own body if you want. And I'm cutting up to don't mean I'm cutting up to I'm gonna take you cut on the truth. So if you never did a really girl, you wouldn't get on my view. So you can say
Get with the fix, Michelle G. Hollywood Ashley.
I know you don't wanna go, cause you're all alone. You want my king to sit on the front, don't be burnt to another girl. You could be the standing lover, to satisfy you just for tonight. All this praising on me should
Ladies, a man never just tell you just for tonight, just for tonight.
so you can't be more of what I did, but now you want company. But
Or have you ever told a man just for tonight?
now you get till the
It's 2021. We telling these fellas what we want up front. Period.
you can say, you want money tonight.
All right, money. Get with the fix, Michelle G. As I said, this is brand new Music Wednesday. This is my favorite Bronx dude right here. There's Jay.
I'm Mary James with a whitey, huh? Pretty brown in your shinicy, huh? Do the right thing like Spike Lee, huh? New Air Force One whitey, huh? Chop a couple grand in a Prada, Fendi, Gucci, Balenciaga, huh? Sometime we have to switch.
This is Top Truth, the Jay. What up?
Different, y'all them different. Boy, violate, pop dog, send a diss him. Chain them a blink, him alone with a missing. New Rolex, yeah, the watch them a glisten, huh? Oh, pay 10G flat, huh? Carry New York on my back, huh? I want thing about me and them boy, you know. John no love chat, huh? Been a wear clothes long time, talk short. Been a make money long time, talk short. Been a pop buckle long time, talk short. You can't size up, don't try that, yo, talk short. Been a wear clothes long time, talk short. Been a bag a girl that talk short. Been a pop buckle long time, talk short. Talk short, yeah. Been a make money long time, talk short. Been a run the game long time, talk short. Been a bag a girl that talk short. Been a pop buckle long time, talk short. Yeah, my back at it like a crocodile. Roll with the pump like Sebi as market, huh? Girl violate, man, have to vanish it, huh? 6 months straight, we have to punish it, huh? Chains and whip on a slave.
Get with the fix, Michelle G. So last week I premiered this song and I wanted to do it over and I wanted to do it properly. I wanted to do this song properly and I needed to do it over. Because the way I did it, I messed up the first name of the song and I wanted to do it over. I just wanted to do it over.
Represent for Michelle J. Get him up for the margin and up in the nation. Get him up for the margin and up in the nation. Shocks and stocks. Hey. Hold on from your heart, from the ground, in the area.
This is Cassie.
Nation. Call from the day you post a pic up on the ground. Let me double tap in your DM and me land. Then she link up, she bring me love into the dance. She want to link their dream and make her look at official. Me no care. I'm gonna make her look at official. I'm gonna make her look at official. I'm gonna chop it and make her look at official. Dance and she make her look at official. She want to tell them how me bring up on the night time. I know me love her good, I make she cry out. The story I have to tell it, I have to talk about. She a show the ID, cause she not nothing for hide. And she want the whole island talk about it. She put it on the gram and make them repost it. Me a star, everybody know this group is here. She no care, she a tell the story. Call from the day you post a pic up on the gram. Let me double tap in your DM when me land. Then she link up, she bring me love into the dance. She want to link their dream and make her love her official. Me no care, I'm gonna make her love her official.
Get with the face.
official. I'm the tropics, I make that love your official. Dance all she a do, make that love your official. I even know she make from me no taxi back. She just happy on me roof up and no pet me gap. And even though she
like I said, every Wednesday we try to premiere new music, different artists, young, old, in between, don't matter. You know, we try to premiere songs around here. And this song is not new, but the remix is definitely new.
Helicopters are circle around the area like a frisbee. Unsolved mystery, my dad can't find picnic. Message in the music is the only way to fix it. I said word sound power, lift your hand up if you with me. Now go make them trip, we can't go now repeat the history. I said word, what them I go do when they come? Don't they know thy will always be done? My people rise, never know what black I was from. And when we're one, this is when we'll overcome.
The system is for business. Trick we kill with this we build. But when them want we vote for winnings, then them men up miss it.
See how people sleeping, you know people need a fixing machine. Them more than a blessing. Tell me, are you even listening?
The truth is in it. The truth is I wash the brain and tongue me in a victim and I can't believe it.
No, them can't retrieve it. Lord, believe me, help me, Jesus. Look and see who really feel it.
We don't want to be my beat. East hand love the people, need really me believe people in the sea. Well, no, I can't believe. Babylon don't know.
Yeah, he don't only sing about the plane just crash with the coke. You know, he sing other things too. This is Skinny Bang and Lynne.
Lucky thing will grow up. Lucky thing will grow up. Lucky thing will grow up.
And I said, what them I go do when they come? Don't they know thy will always be done? My people rise, remember now we're black and we're strong sometimes. And when we're one, this is when we'll overcome. I said, don't they know thy will always be done?
So, of course, you know, we gotta get into our Jancrow. So, maybe last week or a week ago, we told you guys about the guy that got caught up with the whole Chanel store robbery. Well, social media wins again. Social media is a winner, is a winner, is a winner. I don't know when people are going to realize that what you do on social media, somebody is watching and somebody will catch you. Stop show off on social media.
Do you really want to know? So I know why. Why you do it, Jancrow? You done on the cigarette Danny boy right now. I represent for Get With The Fix. Michelle G. Ask them.
Why you do it, Jancrow?
Why you do it, Jancrow? Why you do it, Jancrow?
So a group of friends, I'm assuming they're friends, decided that they're gonna rob the Chanel store. They got over about almost $190,000 worth of high-end bags and accessories and all these other things. And then one of them decided that he's going to brag on social media. Mr. Spencer. Pick my last name is Spencer. Good Lord. He bragged on social media that he could open a small boutique with all the stuff he got from the robbery. Brethren, how stupid are you? How dumb? So now he is sitting in federal jail and he's going to snitch like old boy 6ix9ine. He's gonna snitch. We know he's gonna snitch, right? Dirty Jancrow. So he get Jancrow of the century for that. Now we're gonna mind people business for a little bit. So, actually, you watch Love and Hip Hop?
No.
Talk in the microphone first of all.
Well, I mean, I do, but I watch it after the fact.
Okay. So everybody knows Erica Mena from season whenever long time ago Love and Hip Hop. And basically, we all saw this lavish wedding that her and Mr. Safari, the Yardie man, had. Big tears, big all these things, big dress, big this, big big people, all kinds, big food, lavish pictures, all these things. Well, it appears that these two individuals may be heading down the divorce road. But wait, let me go back, right? Because I want you guys to understand something, that people don't just get divorced and all these things just out of wherever we may feel like. There's things happening with people before they end up getting divorced. So I want you guys to listen to this. Just listen to this.
Okay, Erica, what's going on up there with you and Safari?
Somebody want to have some more babies and somebody don't.
She said, how can I look at this baby and not want another one?
But tell them why you don't want another one. Because I got too big during my pregnancy.
No, I didn't say
Tell
that.
them.
Yeah, see, first of all, I never said that.
That's not right, Safari.
Thank you.
Oh my, yo, she's making this up.
Yo, you woman almost dies giving birth. You mentioned my stomach afterwards.
Oh, wow.
I didn't say she got too big. I
Yes,
just
you
said.
did. You said you got too big, I got too big. I don't want to be fat again. That's what you said.
Safari,
No, I didn't say that. I just said.
you should apologize, especially on camera, man.
And it's stressful.
Why are you telling him to say I'm sorry?
So Safari and Erica was on Love and Hip Hop. They're doing some type of reunion type of show going on right now. You saw that, right?
I saw that, yeah.
Yes. So he told her basically that she got too fat during her pregnancy, so he don't want her to have any more babies. Now, yesterday, they was on social media ranting and carrying on. So the whole situation escalated, and Safari made a post. This is his post. He says, and I quote, I mean this from the bottom, the pit, like the bottom, the pit. You know how Jamaicans are expressive. Of my heart, that getting married was one of the biggest mistakes it will never happen again. I'm walking away before I end up in jail over some dumb ish. Nobody is worth my freedom. Y'all know Erica Petty, right? We know Erica's petty. Petty. And Erica decided to respond to him and says, since you always want to run to social media like a little girl, I might as well join in. I absolutely agree with you on this. You are the most selfish, vain, and inconsiderate person, and not just with me, but your own daughter. Then she says, out of respect for my daughter and to honor my growth as a woman, I'm going to get back to doing what I do best, which is making money and being only about my business.
And sleep with women.
I hate this show. The audience and sleep with women. Okay. So they're going to do it right now. We hope and pray for them and wish them the best of luck with that situation. I always say that when you get married, make sure you're getting married to somebody that you actually love, and not somebody because you're getting married for money and all these things. Hi Rohan, hi Simply Me, hi Juicy, hi Quincy, hi Papa Dan Records. Now over to Kanye and Kim. Everybody just getting divorced. Everybody getting divorced. This pandemic is starting to show out. Yeah, Quincy, I know your dad. What happened, Quincy? Oh my goodness. Quincy, don't tell me anything crazy about your father right now. Last week, we basically told you that Kim and Kanye were separated. Now Kim has officially filed for divorce from Kanye West, citing irreconcilable differences. They have a prenup, and the prenup says that she gets $1 million for every year that she's been married to him. So they've been together 6, so she walks away with $6 million. Again, money talk and the B word does walk. Okay? She's gonna walk away with $6 million. Now, this is one of the biggest stories out. Lori Harvey has been a major topic for a while. And more recently because she's now with, what the boy name, Michael?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes. So she's now dating Michael B. Jordan. I think they're probably at the point of getting engaged or something.
No. Don't talk too quick. Relax. Slow down.
What?
Slow down. She can't marry me husband.
No, please. She marrying that man.
Slow down.
So Lil Boosie decided to take this whole situation on his head, on his forehead, on his forehead. What's another West Indian word for head? He decided to take this on like this is he daughter or something. Like, I don't understand. So he said that we gotta start giving the bachelors, the men who are running through a beautiful woman like this, the credit. Who not housing her, running through her. The internet, of course, clapped back at him and let him know how they felt. A lot of people say, why would I want to hate? Then he said, why would I want to hate on Lori? I just say, y'all got it effed up, saying, let's go, Lori, let's go, Lori, let's go, Lori. Cheerleader. See what cheerleader? Yeah. Give a cheerleader credit, no?
Y'all better be happy on the radio.
He says, if you say let's go, that means you want your daughter to F 7 or 8, 9, the N-word, in a couple of months in the industry. He will double down on the statement, but what's wrong with y'all MFers is y'all salute the woman who got passed around, but y'all dog the woman who stick by the N-word when they N-word, F-word over.
Wow.
Yeah, listen. Y'all dog the real B-word who stuck by the N-word, but y'all salute the B-word who go from hand to hand. The world is F-word up. I did the best with that.
Right. It was good. It was good. But honestly, I feel like he was talking facts. That's definitely the truth. That guys go for the woman that's been known rather than the girl that stayed to herself, is all about herself and is chasing having her own image. Yeah, he addressed it in a wrong situation, but I feel like the men in this generation do go for the girls that has maybe the bigger butt and the bigger boob and she dumb and look good, instead of the girl that's in college, got her own job and doing what she got to do.
Okay.
So I think I agree with him, but he just addressed the situation definitely totally. Nobody asked him for his opinion, but I understand what you were saying.
So I don't agree with him. I disagree with him. I disagree with him for the simple fact that as much as everybody talks about Lori's business, Lori never talks about her business.
No.
Lori has never come out and say, oh, I slept with so and so and so and so. We all have been assuming that these men that she's dating is that she's sleeping with them. Y'all do know that women don't sleep with every man that they date, you know. I know some of y'all don't know what dating means, you know. Y'all figure you meet a girl today, you sleep with her tomorrow in life, that's dating. No. That is not dating. This whole generation has lost the idea of what dating is. Dating does not necessarily mean that you slept with someone. So all these men that you guys keep throwing on this young lady, y'all have no proof. The only proof we know so far is Future. I ain't even gonna say what I want to say about he. And we see how he treated Sierra. So if Lori has decided that this young man is best for her, what's wrong with it?
Definitely. Don't get me wrong. I feel like Lori does what she want to do. But I mean, like, the principle behind...
She's young. She's 24.
Wow. But I feel like the principle behind what he was trying to say, I agree with him. But I don't feel like he should label Lori. But the message that he was trying to portray, I agree with him.
So he is one of
Men
these
like
people.
women that
He's
run
one
around.
of these people that actually bought a prostitute for his child to become a man.
That's what men
So So, he brought this man, a prostitute, for his son to become a man. So he should not be giving anybody any advice. So basically, he's probably upset that he never got to date Lori. That's probably what it was. He probably was upset.
Because she's a very beautiful
She's
young
very
lady.
pretty.
Very beautiful and smart. Men like women that just like run around.
Not all men.
From the in-studio audience.
From the in-studio audience. Yes. The in-studio audience.
She's been on a roll tonight. Trust me. Y'all better be acting she behind the camera.
When Tara was on, we basically asked her, like, what are some questions that you should give a young lady should ask a man before she leaves her home, before she even lets him in. And I posted this the other day because this is actually, when I posted it, I actually asked somebody these questions. And it's basically like, are you single? Is somebody claiming you single? Because people walk around and people claim them, but they claim they're single, but somebody's claiming them. Sounds stupid, I know, but people do it. Are you single in a relationship? People are also single in a relationship. Are you married? Are you divorced? Are you living with someone? Is anyone claiming you in their home? Are you involved in any entanglements, Jada, that the other party see as a relationship? People can lie. They can lie. But then you can stab them. You can stab them after they've lied because you asked these questions from the beginning. Now, I want us to define what lies are. There are white lies, and then there are other lies. So a white lie is one of those, not so harmful of a lie, but Jowisdom, don't laugh. High mood of all mood. People can lie and tell little white lies. Little white lies doesn't harm anybody. It's a little white lie. Some of the most common white lies people tell is like, telling your mom that you ate that you like her meatloaf and it's delicious when it's really not and you really hate meatloaf. That is a lie that I actually tell my mother listening. I hate meatloaf, but for some reason, my mother loved to cook meatloaf. Because your grandchild liked the meatloaf. Forget about the child that she pushed out. Anyway, my trauma. Another white lie is like telling your friend that she doesn't look fat in a dress when she actually looks fat in a dress.
You're not a real friend. You are not a real friend. If you cannot sit here and be honest to your friend, you're not a real friend. For example, if any of my friends, if Michelle come outside looking at us, well, she
please
really
tell
does.
me I look fat.
No. I'm gonna just say, you don't want to change into another outfit? You sure?
That don't look good. That don't sit right
That's
with
the
me.
sit down of a buzz.
It's not. It don't have a buzz.
Go back to the drawing board.
Yes. Hey, New Jersey Pro Style.
Hi,
Another white lie is like telling your husband that his new haircut looks really good because you don't want to hurt his feelings by telling him that you hate the haircut. I'm in trouble. Telling your friend that you really like her new house when you actually think it's very small and cramped.
You a hater. That's not a white light. You're a hater.
Telling your brother that you love the gift that he got you for Christmas because you know that he put a lot of thought into it. Those are little white lies. Those are harmless types of lies.
That's what I did to Kaiser.
Oh gosh. What did you do to Kaiser?
Kaiser got me something for Christmas, and my little brother is 3 years old. Is he 3?
He's 3.
3. He is 3 years old.
She asking me if she
you're the godmom. So I mean, you should know better than me. But
yeah, I can share blood. I can't share blood with Kaiser.
But yeah, Kaiser just gave me a nice gift, and it was like a little bracelet made out of macaroni.
Aww.
And, I said, thank you, Kaiser. So cute. So cute. You like it? I'm like, yeah.
Lying to the child. Lying to the little boy. I'm going to tell Kaiser to wait till I see. So then there's the other lies. Now, these lies are the ones that are extremely harmful to other people. So listen carefully when I tell you lies. These lies are harmful to people, so please do not practice these lies, okay? Some of them include telling your spouse that you did not have an affair when you've actually been seeing someone else outside of your marriage for a long time. That's the other lie. Stealing your friend's iPod and then telling them that you haven't seen it and have no idea where it is. Refusing to admit that you have cheated. Lying about your financial assets in a divorce. Saying that you have actually less money than you do in order to avoid giving spousal support to your significant or other. Right? These are the types of lies that can be very harmful to people. Okay, people? So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that if people decide to tell you other lies, not white lies, harmless lies are white lies, other lies are harmful. If people decide to do that to you,
trouble. Ha ha ha.
Find somebody else. So find somebody else, like Dexter said. Call somebody else. Okay? So, yeah, stop telling lies. It's not cool. Then I posted this meme that says that your girl has a guy that she texts specifically after you upset her. Don't ever think that you're irreplaceable. Do women have backup plans? Do you think women have backup plans? Oh, the Jersey Post said another hard lie is lying about your debt to your significant other. Very true. Your credit score. Dotto. Do you think women always have backup plans, Ash?
Because
Clear your throat.
I have to watch what I say. Let's just say we don't.
This is a talk show. You need to let your
eggs.
people know that this is a talk show. This is not real life. That is my disclaimer.
Let's not put all our eggs in one basket. Let's just put it that way.
So a study says that 50% of women in relationships have a backup partner in mind. Dear men, please note that almost half of all women have a backup plan in place in the event of a separation from their current partner. This basic...
Wait, because now you explaining it.
You take it back?
I take it back.
She just took back her whole statement. You know, this program will be broadcast. This program is broadcast, and let me tell you, everywhere it's broadcast.
Let's run it back.
Since you just take back a statement, I
take
just
it
want
back.
you to know.
Let's run it back. All the stations.
It's on getwiththefix.net.
What up?
Getwiththefix.com.
Bang.
Roadblock. Metric.
Bad.
Majestic.
Bam.
Mighty.
Magical.
Blaze. Tomorrow, Thursday.
Where we at?
It's going to be on the Street Madness Radio.
Bam.
And then Friday. It is on the block 105.
105.
So everybody gonna hear your stuff again. I just want you to know. So go ahead. It don't matter. It's already out. So this basically says that a woman has another man in mind as her plan B in the event of a breakup. In fact, married women are more likely to have a second option in place as compared to those in a relationship. But who could the fallback partner be? The study says that it can be an old friend who has harbored feelings for the particular woman, or else it could also be an ex. This is why they say you shouldn't be friends with your ex. A colleague or her friend at the gym are also prospective candidates as per the study. Around 1,000 women appeared for the survey, and some of them also said that Plan B could be somebody whom they have known since as long as 7 years old. Meanwhile, 1 in 10 women also said that their Plan B had confessed their feelings to them already. More than 4 out of 10 women, in fact, stated that they are familiarized with other men or Plan B during their existent relationship. A small percentage of women also said that their feelings for their backup plan were equivalent to the amount that they have to their own partner. Dangerous games of playing, y'all playing out here. So you must have guessed the next statement by now. As per the study, around 12% of the women said that their feelings for Plan B, not the pill that you pop, but Plan B, a man or a woman.
Just like
Country said just like Vex money. They said that their feelings for Plan B were stronger than for their current partner. You know why that is? Because it's fresh, it's new. You don't really know the person that much. So of course you're gonna be like, honeymoon love of my life period until you really get to know them. Most of those who took the poll admitted that their current partners were more aware of their backup plan. On that note, some women said that their partners were able to accept jokes concerning their backup plans, but on the other hand, some men felt quite uncomfortable when their girlfriends discussed it. Unsurprisingly, some women said that their fallback man was a friend of their... What? That's what we doing?
Tell me it's not a...
That's what we doing? A friend of their current partner, Jano Star.
And you wonder why I took my statement back. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Please be mindful.
Holy water. You want some holy water?
Dash it on me. Okay.
Some Lysol. I got some Lysol. I can rub it up.
Rub me down. But make sure you hear what Michelle said in your mind.
So, I'm going to repeat it. The Plan B is usually the partner's friend, like their man friend. Because, you know, you interact with people. This is why they say that my friends is not your friends and your friends is not my friends. Okay? We have a separate thing going here, so our friends are not going to be mixing. But men, we also have a piece of news that might calm your little souls after reading the details of this study. 1 in 3 women said that they doubt whether anything at all would materialize from that Plan B. But a slight percentage also said that it will be possible. Ladies, the saying that the grass is green isn't always greener clearly isn't deterring women of today. Hi, Bazarific. They understand that anything can happen and are ensuring that they have a solid backup plan should things go sour with their current man. With sites like Facebook and Twitter, it's easier than ever to stay in touch with an old flame. Men need to be aware of any old friends. This thing is a snitch.
Yo.
That turn up out of the blue, that's for sure. So, in summary, let me just tell y'all that today I found out that there's Amazon dating. And I posted the video, and it has people for $13.99, $14.99. There's one guy that said $299. Social media has made it so easy to cheat and to get to know other people that y'all feel that it's so like, grass greener on the other side. Sometimes, and I say this again, I'm going to keep saying this, not all grass is green. Some of them just water it properly. So please, be careful of the things that you're doing out here. Okay, ladies? Instead of popping a new dude, pop a Plan B. I don't know.
About me, I'm going to run and say no youth. They feel like I only pass sacrifice and blood, sweat and tears and listen to you. You know what I mean? Them thing like say, oh, you sing me sing song, it easy.
This is Riding King Obligated.
You know what I mean? Yo, come on. Hey, too much people, I'ma feel obligated. But still not satisfied, so them not appreciate. Me had the feeling rich come with. I'm making money move now, so me have to make sure I'm big. But just a rap from my country. Right wide in a music. Still recording when I go on the tour. But they ain't at the place where they used to the quad. But anyway, the fire in my soul. I can't but you're part of the wall. Hey, the special being on the floor. I'm making a toss to everything with me on. I see them they know where me I come from. I know
meatloaf right now.
Meatloaf is disgusting.
Why don't you ever make meatloaf when I'm here?
I'll make it for when you're
Time
here.
to go.
Meatloaf is disgusting.
It's not disgusting. She don't have to eat it as long as my grandson eating it. That's all that matters.
Like I said, ladies, please be careful of, the things that you're doing out here. Not every woman has a backup plan. I mean, sometimes, you find yourself in situations where you regret not having one. But those things are not really conducive to your health, your life, your wealth,
Or your relationship. With the person.
None of those things. So be careful of what it is that you do out yassa, because things can go left. Like, people get pregnant every day, and then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You're gonna turn out like the Jancrow of 2 weeks ago.
Listen.
A different baby.
Listen.
Hollywood on the record. I do not have a plan.
Listen. So be careful out here, people. If you're going to have backup plans, do the right thing.
You heard what I
What you just said?
Hollywood does not have a plan B, just on the record.
You still putting on a disclaimer.
Okay.
Hollywood actually is still putting the Listen, I tell people all the time, when this show is on.
This show is very festive.
This
show is very festive. And Christ, every Wednesday, tune in. Get festive every week.
When you're on this show and you have a significant other, it's your business. It's not my business.
You gotta send that quick text. I didn't mean it.
It's not my business. I set my things properly, that this is a show and things will be said. It doesn't mean that it is my personal belief. Okay? That is my disclaimer. Management. Actually, just jump out your seat.
Right here in the backyard.
That was the fix, Michelle G.
Right there in the backyard.
Happy Republic, Guyana. Like I said, I am no DJ, but I'm alright. Right there in the backyard.
Section 2.
February done. Jesus. Let me run down these sessions again. Every Wednesday we got vibes. GetWithTheFix.com, GetWithTheFix.net, Roadblock Radio, Metric Radio, Majestic, Mighty Mix, Blaze Radio, 99.9 FM, Blaze Radio live on that. Tune in up. Every Friday we are on the block105.com. And every Thursday from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. we are on Street Madness. Next week Wednesday we have this artist right here. Get with the Fix, Michelle G, Hollywood Ashley. We are out the building. Good night, guys. Thank you. This is Viva La Blue.
This is another meticulous production.
In a corner alone, groove on your phone and think about me when you're with her. When you're out with your friends, they're chilling, hooping, still think about me. And not everybody knows. But I know, baby. You're thinking about me. Stay dreaming about me. And not everybody knows. But I know you're waiting for me, anticipating for me.
Be safe outside, guys. Stay corona free and good night. See y'all next week.
So baby, I'ma take my time.